Welcome to an extraordinary journey through time, where we'll unravel the enigma of the Maya civilization, one of the most brilliant and mysterious societies in human history. Picture yourself standing in a dense tropical jungle in modern-day Guatemala, surrounded by the symphony of exotic birds and the rustle of ancient trees swaying in the humid air. Before you looms a colossal pyramid, its weathered limestone steps climbing toward the heavens, each stone etched with glyphs that whisper secrets from 1,000 years ago. This is the world of the Maya, a people who thrived in Central America from 2000 BCE to the 16th century, crafting cities that rivaled those of ancient Egypt, inventing a writing system more complex than most in the ancient world, and mastering astronomy with a precision that still astounds scientists today. Their cities like Tikal, Palenque, and Chichen Itza were not just urban centers, but cosmic blueprints, aligned with the stars and solstices, embodying their belief in a living universe. Their culture wove together art, science, religion, and politics into a vibrant tapestry that captivated all who encountered it. Yet, in a fleeting moment of history, this dazzling world began to fade. By the 9th century, their greatest cities were abandoned, their plazas reclaimed by the jungle, their people scattered or vanished. What caused this catastrophic collapse? Was it a single disaster, a cascade of failures, or something we've yet to uncover? In this 6-hour odyssey, we'll explore the rise and fall of the Maya through archaeological discoveries, historical records, and cutting-edge theories. We'll meet their kings, priests, and farmers, walk their trade routes, and decode their glyphs. Most importantly, we'll ask, what can the Maya's story teach us about our own civilization's fragility and resilience? Let's step into the jungle and begin. To grasp why the Maya civilization collapsed, we must first understand how it rose from humble beginnings to a powerhouse of the ancient world. Let's travel back to 2000 BCE, when the first Maya communities emerged in the fertile jungles of modern-day Guatemala, Belize, Mexico, and Honduras. These early farmers cultivated maize, beans, and squash, harnessing the land's bounty to build stable villages. By 1000 BCE, their settlements began to grow, with ceremonial centers like El Mirador laying the groundwork for urban life. By 300 BCE, the Maya were constructing monumental pyramids, such as those at Tikal, which stood over 200 feet tall and served as both temples and observatories. Their architects, using only stone tools, achieved a precision that baffled modern engineers. Trade networks flourished, linking cities across hundreds of miles, exchanging jade, obsidian, cacao, and feathers. Society was led by divine kings, like Siaj Kak of Tikal, who wielded both political and spiritual power, claiming to commune with gods like the maize god and Chak, the rain deity. The Maya cities were not isolated. They formed a complex web of alliances and rivalries, with Tikal and Calakmul as superpowers vying for dominance. This era, known as the Classic Period, 250 to 900 CE, was their golden age, marked by architectural splendor, population booms, and cultural innovation. But the seeds of their downfall, overpopulation, resource strain, and political instability, were already being sown in this time of triumph. The Maya were more than builders of stone. They were storytellers, scientists, and worshippers of a cosmos alive with divine forces. Their daily lives blended the mundane with the sacred. Farmers rose at dawn to tend maize fields, the lifeblood of their society, believing each kernel was a gift from the maize god. Artisans crafted intricate jade jewelry, obsidian blades, and ceramic vessels, their work imbued with spiritual meaning. Priests ascended pyramid steps to perform bloodletting rituals, offering their own blood to appease gods like Kukulkan, the feathered serpent. The Maya's writing system, with over 800 glyphs, captured their history, myths, and astronomical observations on stone stelae, bar codices, and temple walls. Their calendar system, a dual masterpiece of the 260-day Tzolk'in and 365-day Hab, tracked time with mathematical precision, predicting eclipses and planetary movements centuries ahead. The ball game, played in massive stone courts, was a cosmic drama, its players reenacting battles between gods, sometimes ending in sacrifice. Art flourished in vibrant murals, pottery, and textiles, depicting gods, kings, and daily life. Music filled the air, with flutes, drums, and rattles accompanying dances and ceremonies. From the humblest farmer to the mightiest king, every Maya lived in a world where the divine and human were intertwined, creating a culture of unparalleled depth. Yet, this complexity also made their society vulnerable to disruption. The Mayas' genius shone brightest in their scientific and artistic achievements, which rivaled and often surpassed those of other ancient civilizations. Their writing system, one of only 5 independently developed scripts in human history, used over 800 glyphs to record everything from royal genealogies to astronomical events. Surviving codices, like the Dresden Codex, reveal their mastery of mathematics, with a base 20 system and the concept of zero predating its use in Europe. Their calendars, the Tzolk'in, Hab, and Long Count, were so precise they calculated the solar year to within seconds, tracking cycles across millennia. Astronomers built observatories, like El Caracol at Chichen Itza, to chart Venus and predict eclipses, guiding rituals and agriculture. Artistically, the Maya excelled in murals, pottery, and sculpture, with works like the Bonampak murals depicting vivid battle scenes and ceremonies. Their architecture, from Tikal's soaring temples to Palenque's intricate palaces, blended function with cosmic symbolism. Music and dance, using instruments like marimbas and conch shells, animated their festivals. These achievements cemented the Mayas' legacy, but their reliance on complex systems also exposed vulnerabilities when crises struck. By 700 CE, the Maya civilization was at its zenith, with cities like Tikal, Palenque, and Copan thriving as centers of power, culture, and innovation. Their plazas bustled with traders, priests conducted elaborate rituals atop gleaming pyramids, and artisans carved intricate stelae celebrating royal victories. But beneath this golden facade, the foundations were cracking. Around 800 CE, subtle signs of decline emerged. Construction projects halted, leaving temples half-built. Stele carvings, once vibrant records of kings and conquests, fell silent. Trade routes that once carried jade and cacao across Central America grew quiet. This was the beginning of the classic Maya collapse, a slow, haunting unraveling that emptied great cities over decades. In Tikal, home to tens of thousands, plazas became desolate, and jungle vines crept over once proud structures. Palenque's palaces, adorned with exquisite reliefs, were abandoned. Even Copan, with its grand hieroglyphic stairway, saw its population dwindle. Some northern cities, like Chichen Itza, persisted longer, but the heart of the Maya world was fading. What sparked this decline? Archaeological clues, from abandoned tools to eroded fields, tell a story of strain, desperation, and transformation. What triggered the collapse of the Maya civilization? This question has haunted scholars for centuries, and modern science offers a tapestry of clues woven from lake sediments, human bones, and ancient carvings. 3 primary theories dominate: drought, warfare, and environmental collapse, though social unrest and disease may have played roles. Lake sediment cores from the Yucatan reveal severe droughts between 800 and 1000 CE, some lasting decades, drying reservoirs and killing maize crops. Without water, cities like Tikal face starvation. Carvings at sites like Dos Pilas show escalating wars, with city-states like Calakmul and Tikal battling for control as resources dwindled. Skeletal remains reveal malnutrition and violence, painting a grim picture. The Mayas' own success, clearing forests for farmland and building ever larger cities, led to soil erosion and water system failures. Some scholars argue that internal strife, such as rebellions against divine kings, fractured their society. Others point to diseases, possibly brought by environmental stress, as silent killers. The collapse wasn't uniform. Northern cities like Chichen Itza thrived longer, and Maya descendants persist today. Yet, the classic period's end marked a profound loss. Could these same forces, climate, conflict, and overexploitation, threaten our world? Let's dive into each theory, from the parched lakes to the bloodied battlefields.
As we wander through the jungle-shrouded ruins of the Maya, we're not just exploring a lost world, we're holding a mirror to our own. The Maya left behind more than crumbling pyramids and faded glyphs. They left a legacy of ingenuity, resilience, and cautionary tales that resonate in the 21st century. Their civilization, once a beacon of science, art, and ambition, fell to drought, war, yet their story endures in the voices of their descendants, the stones of Tikal, and the lessons etched in their collapse. Today, we face our own challenges. Climate change parches our lands, conflicts flare over scarce resources, and our planet groans under human ambition. What can the Maya teach us? How can their triumphs and failures guide us to build a sustainable future? In this chapter, we'll uncover the living legacy of the Maya, from the vibrant communities of their descendants to the timeless wisdom of their ruins, and ask, how can we ensure our civilization avoids their fate? Let's begin.